How would you feel if you lived in a world without plastic? It's not that hard to imagine. It's only about 150 years ago that we lived in such a world. Now, plastic is everywhere in our lives, from cups and plates to shopping bags. Almost every day of our lives we use plastic in one form or another. I want to start with a brief history of plastic. In order to think about our future, we have to look at our past. In 1907, Leo Baekeland invented Bakelite. It was the first synthetic plastic. It was perfect for a new generation of mechanical and electrical mass-produced products, things like radios, telephone cases, and even kids' toys. By the Second World War, there was a need to save natural resources. Plastic was used on a massive scale by the military, in anything from cockpit screens to rubber tyres. Before the end of the Second World War, plastic production had increased by 300%. After the war, plastic products increased at an extraordinary rate. Plastic could be shaped into whatever you could imagine. By the 1970s, microplastic was found in the oceans. Microplastic is tiny fragments of plastic, 5 millimeters or less, which is easily eaten by fish and other sea creatures. As well as causing great harm to wildlife, we too may face problems in the future, as we have no idea what harm eating fish that's been contaminated by plastic will cause us. As a society, we've become addicted to single-use plastic, from meat sealed in plastic vacuum packs to water bottles. How did we become so obsessed with plastic packaging? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. By the 1970s, we were only using small amounts of plastic in packaging. By the 1990s, the amount of plastic use had more than tripled. By the 2000s, the use of plastic had gone up more in a decade than it had in the past 40 years. Now we produce an estimated 300 million tonne of plastic waste a year. Since the 50s, an estimated 8.3 billion tonne of plastic has been produced. We're creating a problem that could be with us for decades. Plastic is polluting our rivers, our oceans and our land. We're creating a big problem for our children and our grandchildren. Our ever-increasing population has increased our dependency on disposable plastic. Food manufacturers have created a big part of the problem, with an ever-increasing plastic in food products. If we step forwards 50 years, it's thought that our plastic consumption will increase by 3 times what it is today. You might think we have no option but to carry on with an ever-increasing reliance on plastic. We're responsible for looking after our planet. We have a choice: we can carry on, or we can start to change our ways. Governments are starting to wake up to the problem, but the only ones that can really make a difference is us. We have to lessen our dependency on plastic, which is no small task, but by doing things like using fewer plastic bags and recycling more, we will make a difference. We need to start thinking about what sort of world we want for our children. They shouldn't have to pay for the mistakes we make today. If you got some value from this video, can you press the notification bell and subscribe so I can let you know when a new video is posted. Thanks for watching.